Hi everyone, today we are going to do a pick a card. I like doing them a little different, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. We're going to ask, what path do we take, or what path are you on at this moment? And we're going to get some advice from the dragon, some dragon advice on what path you're on. So go ahead and think of 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to lay the cards out and you can also feel which ones you're connected to. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3. Go ahead and take a second to look at that. I will also leave the timestamps below if you want to watch all of them. I'm going to pull each one and then we're just going to move on. So it's going to be one long video instead of, where I, do one video and chop it up. So we're going to start with 1 and then go on to 2 or 3, but I will leave the timestamps below. So if you want to watch all of it or just your timestamp, we're going to start with 1. So we're going to do that. Set those here. We have harmony and you have a heart right there. We are on the path of finding our true harmony, okay? And that's like what is truly making you happy in your heart space. For some of you, I feel like you could have been in this spot where for a while you were like doing it for others or doing something for, someone else, or the thought of like, just being good for someone else. Like, I just feel like you lived to live for doing things for other people and not for yourself. So you would, for example, like make dinner, do this, do that, and take care of every single person before you take care of yourself. And it's like, it's gotten you off a path. And now you found your path of harmony. And it's like, what do you want? Like, you're in the center of your heart. You see, there's a heart, and then there you are. You're at the center of your heart finally. And I think for so long, you were so off track of that. And you didn't know how to get back on track of finding like what truly made your heart happy. Oh, and then we have the Lovers. Yes. You have some major choices on making yourself happy. Yes, we are making the choice to make the change. Here you are. And yes. Okay. So I definitely can see that so this could be a situation too, because we do have Business and Pentacles coming out. So this could be where you were in a situation, or you were in something like that where it was like a situation or a person, right? And now you're in a spot of like harmony. Like, that's where you want to be. And if something isn't vibrating in the same way that you're vibrating, or like your vibration is like up here, their vibration is down here, right? Like when you guys are in a different vibe, like you can feel that, and it's different. Yeah, see, vibrancy. I didn't even read that up there. Vibrancy. You in this situation, you guys are on 2 different things, and you only want to be around the same vibe or vibration that you're around, like, or that you represent. Like, the aura that you put out, you want to attract the same, and anything less than that, it like dampers you. For some of you, it's like you hold on to this idea or this situation, or this person, because it's like, you have past like connections with them, or past things with this situation. If this is like an old job where you've worked here for your entire life, and you're like holding on to that, and you're like, well, I know I could do more, there's more out there, but like I don't want to move, because like you're holding on to this. Okay, if this is like a person, right, where it's like you and this person were together for so long, and you're like holding on to them, but they're no longer in the same vibration. They're holding you down, okay? And some people are willing to grow with you. Some people are willing to elevate their vibration, and that's for you to decide. But I see for some things, like, we're holding on to something that's not in the same vibration as us, and that's not what truly makes our heart happy, or where we want to go, okay? But I do see that there is a choice to make a big change. Like, you make this choice to make your heart happy, or to make yourself like matter again, and it happens fast, and it's a big change. Like, there's a new opportunity for you, and it's like you're finally being honest with yourself. You're allowing yourself to be real, and like, what do you really want? Because I feel for a while you were kind of like, I feel like for a while you were, I don't know how to explain this, like, it's not that you didn't live for yourself, but you were like just doing things in like a routine, and it's like you weren't happy, and like you're finding that happiness again. And this could be where it's like been years, it could have been months, it could have been weeks, like something got you off track, and it's like you're not your person. Yeah, you're ready to receive your happiness. I definitely feel, yes, because here we have boundaries right here. And like I said, some people are willing to grow with you, right? Like, some people are willing, yeah, light in the dark. Some people are willing to grow with you, okay? You're this light in the dark, and some people are going to notice that. Yep, take a leap. And then let's just get one more. All right. Oh, okay. So we have inspiration and inner child coming out. I was only going to pull one more, but 2 came out. So I feel like some people are willing to grow with you. That's definitely like shown here. Like there's some people who are willing to grow with you, or some situations that are willing to improve with you. But that's like really, I feel like you'll know which situations, or you'll know who is willing to improve with you and who is not. But there's like this thing about boundaries. And I think that's a lot what this new year has been about, because every reading that I have done or anything like that, and I'm not even using the deep and dangerous messages because that's my favorite deck, because I was like, well, maybe that's why the messages have been so deep, is because I've been using the deep and dangerous. But you are setting boundaries for yourself, and that's very clear. It's like you're setting boundaries for yourself. Like you have decided that you haven't been living for yourself, and this could have been like where you because this could have been a long time coming, right? Where you got married, you had kids, you raised your kids, and now it's like you're in this routine with you and your significant other, and it's like, I don't want to be in this. Like, I need something more for myself, and like I did it for so long. It doesn't matter. Like I feel like for you might think like, oh, well, like I waited too long. Like, what is there now? Like, don't think about that. You're the light that's in the dark. Take this leap of faith, because there's something that inspired you, okay? And that inspiration is your inner child. Your inner child's coming back out, and it's like, please, let's be youthful. Let's live our life. Like, let's finally do it. I feel like it's been for so long. You haven't been living your life, and you just need to trust in God and your spirit guides. Because I feel like for you, you're somebody who prays and who does trust, but it's like you go very back and forth, and I can just feel like I haven't done you wrong. Like, why are you acting like I have? Like, why are you, I feel like that type of energy. Like, I haven't done this. Like, why are you acting like it's not going to work out? Like, it's going to. It has before, and it will again. Like, I don't have to keep proving that to you. Like, I just feel like that type of energy. And you need to listen to your inner child. Like, your inner child is trying to come back out, and it's like, please take this leap of faith, whatever that means for you. Okay, there's like a leap of faith that you need to take. And it's like whether, you're like, do I do this or do I do this? Like, do I give my all to this, or do I give 50% into this, and then like 80% here and 20% here? Like, you're trying to find that balance, okay? Give your 100% to whatever it is that you're trying, like you're a little conflicted about. Yeah, give your 100%, because it's going to be successful. This could be around a relationship, or this could be around money, because this definitely could be around money. If this leap of faith is like around money, where it's like, it's going to happen a lot faster than you have expected it to. Yep. And it's okay. All right. So those who are looking to go into like a new job, right? Or maybe you're looking to start a business, and I could feel like maybe you're like a little older, so you're like thinking like, is it possible? Like, should I leave my good job for this? Like, I feel like some of you could have like a good corporate job, and it's like, should I leave for this other opportunity? Should I do this? Like, if I have this corporate job, but I actually really want to go into doing something else, like, or something like that. If this is like where you're in a relationship and you have outgrown this person, and this person doesn't give you the 100% effort that you give them, I can feel like there's something like that. Like, there is where it's like there's more effort here than there is over here, or vice versa. Like, there's something like that where it's like you just do a lot, and it's like your inner child's ready for this change. It's ready for this breakthrough. Like, I feel like you're trying to, like, your inner child's like trying to show you that like you are this beautiful being, and you need to be aware of it. If this is around financial though, you're going to have a lot of good karma when it comes to this. You're going to find a lot of success in this. It's going to be secure. It's going to happen a lot faster than you had expected. There's a lot of movement and action. I feel like once you decide to give your full dedication, or you allow your younger self, and I always say there's two versions, right? Like, your younger self that doesn't want you to evolve, or there's like your inner child that's like so adamant on keeping going and pursuing this adventure, or you know, children have like these high hopes and these high expectations, and they get so excited about like this, like they think that anything is possible, right? Like children have this beautiful mind, and it's as you get older, you know, your mind kind of gets knocked down, and it's like, no, I want you back in this spot of just knowing that like anything is possible. Because when you're little, you think that, like you think anything is possible, anything and everything can happen however you want it to, right? You and this is like another message I'm actually getting. Sometimes I feel like you set these boundaries for yourself. Like you can receive the world, you hold it in your hand, but sometimes you set these boundaries for yourself, and this could definitely be around financial. It's like where you set these boundaries for yourself, or you create these boundaries for yourself. Okay, so it's like you have potential, but then you create a boundary that doesn't exist, and then that door is shut because it's like there's a boundary there that you never thought of. And it's like you need to get out of that mindset, okay? Because we are at the center of our happiness this year. And I feel like this is more of a this year type of situation than just like you know, just like a month. Like it's like an overall this year, like you are the center of your happiness, okay? And there's a lot of success coming in, whatever this is for you. There's a lot of success, and it happens very fast. And it's like you finally are getting everything that you've put out. Like, and this is in a good way. Like, this would be positive karma coming back to you. Like, you have given so much, and you've wondered, like, is this being seen? Is this? Yes, it is. Your cycle of karma is coming back. All this hard work, all this money, all this dedication is coming back into you. You're going to have this happiness, this success that you've been asking for. It's going to come in. So I hope everybody enjoyed their first message. I'm going to move on to number 2. I'm just going to take these cards back. I was going to put them all back in, but since I stopped already talking about the other one, we'll just go ahead and set these back in, and we will talk about number 2. All right, so number 2, wow, freedom. What a beautiful message to go from harmony to freedom. So I love that this is coming out. How are you finding your freedom? And I feel like that's more of like a question. Like that's like what I'm being asked by your spirit guides right now. Is like, how are you finding your freedom? Where are you going? Like, is this something where it's like you've been asking for this change, or you've been asking for this or that or the other? Are you working towards this freedom? And this could be where it's like, you know, freedom where you have that self, you're secure, and that could be secure in any spot in your life, all over your life. If this is financial freedom, if this is relationship freedom, if this is however this aligns for you, it's like you are asking to feel free. Right now I feel like you're kind of locked in a cage, but how are you getting there? What's your intent, or what's your idea to get to this freedom? I feel, okay, yeah. All right, we have a couple cards coming out. Hold on. Let's see what these say. So we have emotions right here, and we have awakening. Don't let your emotions get ahead of you, okay? So sometimes I think, and I think everybody does this, because I definitely, the journey's right here. I definitely am somebody who, my emotions can run me sometimes. Like sometimes my emotions can take over, and if you hurt me, like I want to hurt you as well. Or sometimes like I can bottle something up for so long, right? Where it's like, I'm really good, I'll try to bounce around the bush, I'll do this, that, and the other. And then like you just continue to poke the bear, and then I'll blow up. Like I have a couple different modes, and I feel like for you, you're asking for this freedom and whatever state it is for you, and you need to get a control on your emotions. Like there needs to be an awakening in your emotions, because you don't want to evolve with having like unstable emotions, or like for me, like sometimes like I can't control them and I'll blow up, right? So for you, I think that it's more of the journey is learning your emotions, okay? Become awakened to when you're being triggered about something. Why is this triggering you? What is the issue in this situation? How can I fix it? If I can't fix it, can I step away and not be so frustrated about it, okay? We have synchronicities coming out. We have the unknown and rest. Okay, so for a lot of you, this freedom is definitely something that you have been asking for, or somewhere that you've been trying to go, right? You have been asking for like signs and synchronicities, like, am I on the right path? Am I doing this? And for you, it's kind of like the unknown. Like, are you on the right path? I don't know if I am. Like, I hope I am. I've been trying to get here. I've been looking for signs. I've been looking for synchronicities. I see them, but are they really? I don't see anything happening. Like, is this really the right path? Absolutely, it's the right path. Oh, wow. We have the Tower that just fell out. Hold on. Oh, yay! We have the Tower and the Page of Wands. So the Tower and the Page of Wands. You are about to get some shockingly good news. It's going to come in a lot faster than you had thought it was. And I love 2023 so far. Like, all the readings have been really good and really deep. And I said this in the last reading, but I wasn't using my deep and dark messages or dangerous and deep, or deep and dangerous messages, sorry, for a reason, because I didn't want the messages to be so deep if they weren't. But I just feel like in 2023, the messages have been so amazing and deep and all about growth and doing it for yourself. And you're asking for this freedom, okay? And the idea of the unknown, like, it's scary or it bothers you, or you wish that you could just like, can I get an answer? Please just give me an answer. You're getting these answers. You're seeing these signs. You're seeing these synchronicities for a reason. Things are happening for a reason. You're on this path for a reason, okay? It's meant for a reason. The unknown is scary. It's scary to everybody, okay? And eventually, I feel like eventually you might get like a little bit more answers, or like things are, I feel like you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel very soon, okay? The clouds are a little bit in the way, but you're gonna get there soon. And I think it's happening a little bit faster than you think, because we have the Tower. And you know what's crazy is you could be a little going through your emotions right now. There could be some chaos around you right now, okay? But you are courageous and you're continuing to keep going. You're like, no, I need to make this happen. Because you are so hardworking and dedicated, yeah. Oh, because you are so hardworking and you are dedicated and you are trying to get to this stability, because of that, you're about to get to your magic, okay? You're about to create this manifestation that you've been asking for. Oh my gosh. And then I just wanted to pull one more card because I was like, I just want one more. And here's the Ace of Swords, okay? You're about to get everything that you've been asking for. We're about to have clarity. And however that aligns for you, this freedom is, you're going to have some answers to the questions that you've been asking, or the places that you've, really been struggling, because we have the swords coming out. So this is a challenge or something that you have really tried to overcome. There's some issue around something that you've really tried to overcome. And I think that your emotions right now, for some reason, I feel like there might be a loved one here with me, because I feel like a loving energy just around me, just trying to like comfort me. So for you could be somebody that's like really going through it right now, as far as like emotion wise, like you're all over the board. Somebody could have done something to make you angry, or a situation could have done you wrong. Maybe you're just like really emotional right now. Like there's some emotional energy going on, okay? You are going through this, and I know it's hard, but you're being awakened to something else, okay? You're on a journey right now, and this is like, if you're feeling really sensitive and you're just like, I cannot get a handle on these emotions, like I can't do it. Sometimes when you're going through like a spiritual awakening, or you're evolving, like moving to a higher vibration, you can get sick, or your emotions get all over the place. You can get really scattered, and that's because you're really working on something, okay? And trust the journey. You're being awakened, okay? There's signs, there's synchronicities, and if you're seeing like repeating numbers, or your feathers, or let me take a drink. If you're seeing signs, like as far as feathers, times, if somebody says something to you that's like, a loved one would say, I really feel like you need to pay more attention, because it's like there are so many signs and synchronicities around you. Magic's about to happen. You are trying really hard. You've been super courageous towards this structure, stability that's right here, and that's coming out right in front of freedom. You have continued to keep going no matter how hard it is, okay? You have continued to try and continued to I feel like it's like you've been riding a bike, and if there's a rock in your way, you swerve it, and then there's another rock in your way, and then you swerve it, and there's another, you've been like super courageous, okay? There has been a lot of things, and that's why you're like so emotional, because it's been thing after thing after thing. But we're about to get clarity, okay? It's about to come to an end. You're about to get your answers. And this structure and the stability that you are asking for is going to come in. And however that aligns to your freedom, you've been asking for this structure and stability, if this is finances or emotional. And because we have emotions coming out, this could be where you're like, I really want a handle on this. Like, I want to be free. I want to feel secure. I don't want to feel these insecurities anymore. And it's like... that's all coming to you, okay? We're about to get that structure, that stability that you've been asking for. Let's move on to number 3. Oh, I love number 3. What a beautiful way to end the reading. Magic and manifestation. I love that we're ending the reading on that note, because how beautiful is that? Let's just shuffle. What are you asking for? What is it that you are trying to manifest? How beautiful is that? I love when we end on just such a beautiful note. But what are you trying to manifest? What is it that you are trying to bring in? And this would be like some very big manifestations, right? Light in the dark. Yeah, the whisper. This could be, something that you're working on personally. All right, we have play coming out. Don't forget, take the leap. Don't forget to have some fun, okay? Curiosity. Let's just pull one more for over here. We have persona and a new day. Okay. So for some of you, I feel like this could be... I feel like for some of you, we have light in the dark, and then we have the whisper. For some of you, you guys could be working on something that nobody knows about, or trying to go somewhere that nobody knows about. With persona coming out too, I feel like there is something that you put on the outside, but there's like truly something that you feel on the inside, and maybe that's what like the whisper is. Like there's something that's like being hidden, and you could be manifesting like a new spot for yourself. Like I really feel like this is somewhere where you have been feeling really confined, or like your voice hasn't been heard. Because we have whisper, like there's either something about not being heard, or there's something about being hidden. Like you're either hiding something, and it's like you are working on something that you are hiding from people because it's just not out there yet. And maybe like it's like one day like you'll possibly share it. Maybe you're asking for something that you've been working on to get big. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're nervous because we have persona coming out. Like maybe you're nervous on whatever this is, like to be judged. You don't want it to be taken away from like your happiness. I don't know. I feel that very strong. So you'll have to like let me know in the comments like what that's about, because I do feel like that's a message that's very strong. It's like there's something that you're working on that you really like, that you really care for, but it's like it's a secret, and like you're like maybe one day I'll share it or something. Like you don't want somebody to ruin it, or there's something around that. Like I feel like you don't want somebody or something, a situation, like something to come in between whatever this is. You don't want judgment, because it's like it's who you truly are. Like I see like maybe you have like a front on, and then like you're doing something. I'm not sure what that means, but like we're hiding behind something. Like you don't want to be 100% true, but then we have like the whisper. So I feel like that those go together, is like the whisper and not wanting to be 100% true on something. For others of you, I feel like this is where I feel like this is you're manifesting something that you really want to go into, and either way I feel like you're hiding something. Like there's something being hidden here with the whisper. I feel like it's more you hiding something. Like if you're dating, if you're looking to get a new job, if you are starting a business, like you're hiding it from people. I'm not sure, like maybe not hiding it, but maybe you're just not talking. It's on the hush hush. Like you don't want to bring it up to people because you don't want it to fail. But we have curiosity, leap of faith, and play. Remember the happiness on certain things. Like I feel like sometimes you get too hard on yourself, and this is your reminder to like be a little bit kinder on yourself, okay? And we also have take the leap. Whatever this is, if you're thinking about sharing your business, or thinking about sharing your idea, or thinking about doing that, I think that you should definitely do it. I think that you're being harder on yourself than you give, I feel like you're harder on yourself than you expect other people to be, okay? Because we have curiosity coming out. I feel like a lot of people are going to be very interested in what you do, or very interested in helping your business, or, you know, maybe they can help promote your business, or they can help get you set up for success on whatever this is. If you're looking at moving to another state, like whatever this is, I feel like there is something where it's like you're looking for a new start, okay? And take that leap. Be okay with it. Be open to it, because it's like I see that other people will be curious about it. Let's pull some deeper messages. Let's see if I can get a little bit on what you're hiding. If this is about romance, you could be if this is about romance, you could you could be hiding it a little bit from like family or friends, because you don't want them to be involved in that. I don't know how that like aligns, but I feel like maybe you don't want them to be involved in it. As far as that go, like you're kind of like worried about like their ideas or their something, like you don't want them involved. I could kind of feel that if this is like a romance. If this is something else, like there's something I feel like you're hiding, and it's because like you don't want somebody else like involved, whether this goes wrong or like getting hopes up. I'm not sure, but it's like you're hiding something, okay? And I wish I could get more involved in it, but I feel like because you're hiding it so strongly, like I'm even struggling to pick up on it. I don't know how to explain it, but I can feel like a sense of hiding something, okay? And I feel like for you too, maybe you're hiding like that you're changing something, right? Because I feel like you could be going into something new, like you're ready for this change, you're ready for this change of employment, you're ready for this change of scenery, you're ready for this change of like lifestyle, because it's like you want a different you want something different for yourself, okay? And you kind of feel trapped right now. So you don't want to tell anybody about it, because you're trying to get out of your trap situation to start something new, to make these new, and I feel like maybe you want this to be unexpected. For some of you, maybe you guys could be keeping a pregnancy a secret. I don't know why I feel that, but I see the Empress, and then I see unexpected here. So like unexpected pregnancy, maybe something that like pops up. Maybe like that's what it is. Like something, maybe something's being hidden from you. I'm not sure on that. Like something's being hidden. That could be where you're hiding a pregnancy, or. You know, I do feel like there's like you're a start of something new, because we do have the Empress, so it's like the start of something new, or the start of a new beginning. And it's like it's a good idea, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Some people are very curious on it, and some people are going to support you, you know, to the end. And we have security coming out with that, so it's like it's a good idea. It's structurable, and whatever this new start is for you, whether this be financial, relationship, whatever this is for you, okay, you are having unexpected blessings. And when you finally decide to share this, you know, secret that you have, or whatever that case may be for you, I see that it's working out for you, and it'll work out in your favor. I feel like maybe you could be keeping this a secret just because you're protecting it, whatever this is for you. It's like this is, it makes you really happy, you care for it. And this would be something you're working on. Like if this is a relationship, or if this is like a job, like you really care for this, and you want to keep it a secret because you want it to be the best that it can be, right? And some of us who have like crazy family and crazy friends, like whatever, you could be keeping a pregnancy a secret if it's like super crazy around you, and you just want to enjoy every second of it. If it like I just, there's something like hidden around you, and I feel like it's because you want to protect this idea, you want to protect it, and that's a good idea, protect it. But know when you decide to share it, a lot of people are going to support you, and a lot of people are going to be like, wow, they're really successful in this, or they're really this, that, and the other. If this is you starting a business, if this is you, you know, going into a new career path, you are going to have a lot of happiness here. It is going to bring you a lot of like comfort and joy, and I just feel like that sense of home feeling, and maybe even a little bit more money. I feel like you could be, you know, able to take care of a little bit more people. You have, you know, this like very secure job where it's like you are feeling very financially secure. There is a lot of I feel like you would be able to help people around you with whatever that is. But I definitely see you working on it, and it's like more of a working on it in private type of thing. I'm not sure how to explain it. But I feel like it's more of a wanting to protect it, or maybe you're uncertain of it. Is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? So you don't want to share with everybody. But know that it's going to work out, and it does look like it is something beautiful. If this isn't a pregnancy, I always associate embrace with like the start of something new, right? So it would be the creation of something new that you love, and it's everlasting. So I hope everybody enjoyed their messages.